think I got in there a little bit too early. They were explaining the draft sequence. I'm gonna get to my other computer and I'll start it up here once they're done explaining this. Alrighty, here we are with the Division 1 draft of the Cpba, and I am excited to be here yet again to be covering this. It's been a really fun time doing the draft the last few times, and I'm glad to be able to do it again. Alright, let's see here. Let me make sure everything's good. Alright, we got 4 people in the chat, 5 people. Alright, that's sweet. Okay, so if you're in the chat right now on the YouTube, let me know if you can hear the music, so I can turn it up, turn it down. If the music's too loud, if you can't hear me, just let me know. But anyways, welcome to the Cpba Division 1 draft. My name is MrZDawgSwag. I'm the coach of the Carolina Crawdonts. And I am excited to be hosting this draft yet again. Friday was the day that we did the Division 2 draft, and that went really well. I think the teams were really good, and I'm thinking that this Division 1 draft is going to be just even better. Alright, sweet, music's good. Alright, cool. Is it too loud? Is it too loud? It's loud on my computer, but I don't know if that really affects how you guys can hear it, so just let me know if it's too loud. It is Glitch X City. What is the chapter doing here? Cheater. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna go here on my other screen and... Alright, so, if you haven't seen already, we did cover a few of the drafts in the Division 1 that took place before the draft even started. We were gonna do a semi-passive draft, but one guy just didn't draft and we only got about 6 picks through. But anyways, we are here now, and we are ready to just cover this draft. And I think as we have kind of a dead spot here, we'll just go over the drafts real quick. going into this first part here. So first overall pick, like I explained last time, was Magirna by Black117. That's probably one of the greatest mons that you can have in League format, and it is a really good mon. Very versatile. It can get really scary if it sets up, and it can pretty much sweep any team with the right set. So really good pick there by Black. Next pick was by Chundermunch. He picked the Lando T. Also another really good good mon to have in this type of format. Very fast. Actually, well, not really fast, but it does outspeed base 90s, which is pretty important, especially when you want to choice scarf it. So it can be very fast. If you want it to be fast, it can be defensive. It can set up rocks for you. It can just be hit really hard with choice band set or something like that. So it's a really good mon to have, and good to see Lando T there going to Chundermunch. I believe the third pick, let me see, the third pick was by KimBC, and he took the Kyurem Black, and this is a really threatening mon in this type of format. So Kyurem B, just pretty much taking lives with just its sheer attack stat, and life orb sets really destroy teams. Next pick, I believe, was Inversify, and he actually sort of sniped me. I did want to have Tapu Koko, but he decided to take it from me. He's apologizing for it, but I don't think it was too bad of a snipe. But we do have the Tapu Koko here, another good mon to have in this type of format. And I believe the next pick was, I want to say, was the Jirachi with a Blue Potato, and Jirachi actually went undrafted in the Division 2, so really interesting there. But we are seeing it go #1 overall for the Washington Charizards for a Blue Potato. And then I believe the next one was Maxmaster 264 going with the Mega Mawile. And again, we are not using Intimidate because we're pretty much saying that that's a little bit too broken for this type of format. And we are just saying that you can have the Mega Mawile, it just can't be Intimidate before it Mega Evolves. So another high tier pick there from Max. The Twin Leaf Torchics and Zach Moreau actually did not show up for the passive draft, and I don't believe he's here now either. So he'll probably have to make up some lost ground for his pick or whatever. And then there's me. So I had the 8th pick, which I believe is probably one of the worst positions, but I picked Mew, and I really like that mon. I like its versatility. I can do just about anything, and the good thing about Mew is that you can build a team around it just by building the team around this second slot. So I have in mind what I want for this second slot here. So I'm not really building my team around Mew. Mew can just do anything that team needs me to do, but I'm really going to build around the mon I'm going to get in this second spot here. So next pick, I believe, went to Storm Minority, and he went with a Mega Beedrill. So really fast, really hard hitting with the adaptability. Very, very early on this thing went. I'm surprised it went early on in both drafts. It really was shocking to me that this thing is so high up on that list. It's a very good mon nonetheless, but I was thinking that it would probably be like one of the last pick mons where you have enough points to use it, and maybe even have like another free pick for your tier 1 mon. But I was thinking the Beedrill was kind of going to be a last resort sort of a pick. Next one I saw was TDG going with the Excadrill, which he kind of leaked beforehand, which, you know, is whatever. I was kind of hoping to get Excadrill, and I was also thinking about getting T-Tar, but I'm probably thinking that that's not going to be my mon of choice. But another good pick by TDG. Is going with the Sand Rush before he's getting his Sand Setter, so he's probably going to have to pick between his Hippowdon or the Tyranitar there. So good pick by TDG. Next we had Owen. Owen, I believe, is how you pronounce it. The Irish, I believe, was this is how you spell it in Irish, maybe, like something like that. I have no idea. Anyway, he goes with the Latios, which also went undrafted in the Tier 2, or the Division 2, so really good pick. Very, very fast, hard hitting. You can do pretty much just about anything that you need with it, and it's a good mon to have on your team. We do see that Alpha goes with the Tapu Bulu and Victini core, so really nice picks there. Tapu Bulu hits really, really hard, and Victini was also a... Ooh, wow, I see something up top. But Victini also hits really hard with his with the V-Create, so that's a really nice pair right there. Not as defensive yet, but I'm sure he's got... I mean, you got a lot of time to pick some cores with that. Then we got TDG going with the Reuniclus here, which is a good pick. We're seeing that he's getting a mon that has to do with Magic Guard, so the sand has no factor into this, and I believe it is actually my pick. And I'm going to go back there real quick, and I'm going to draft Mega Venusaur, and I'll get to it in a moment. Oops. DT Mega Venusaur. There we go. Alright, so Takahata is back for me, but I'll get to that in a second. Let's see. So we go back here, and we actually see that we got the two Lotties picked for Owen there, which is really crazy. That's a really, I wouldn't say standard to have both Lotties, but it's definitely interesting. You got one more offensive and one less offensive, so interesting pick there. We got the Silvally, and we do have the rule where you can use any Silvally type, so that's going to be really, really threatening if you can use any Silvally, which is really cool. I see over here that we got the Mega Charizard X going to Bad Hatter, and this was his core a few seasons ago. I believe it was in Season 3. He had this Manaphy Charizard X core, so that's really good. I believe, I don't know if he made I think, yeah, I definitely made playoffs, and he was a really big threat with this core, so really threatening there. Wow, that's something right there. Two really threatening mons. One can set up, the other can set up, and both can sweep, so really good picks there. We got Jagarchomp going to the Watch Engine Charizards and a Blue Potato, so good pick there by ABP. And I think I finally caught up, which that took me a good couple minutes. So let's go to the chat real quick, and I'm gonna see what we can do here with this here. Wow, we got 15 watching. That's already breaking our record from the last stream. So if you're in the stream right now, leave a like and be supporting this, so we can keep this stuff up. We got Max Master going with the Zygarde there, and Versify with the Rotom Heat. Kim BC going with Skarmory. I hate that thing. But I'm glad that Versify doesn't have it, because he was really wielding that thing well last season. So I guess it is back to the number 2 pick here with Chundermunch. We'll see what he goes with. I'm not going to go back to the dock until about maybe the 4th round, I say, until at least we have like the top rows for the picks. These picks do go very fast. They are 2-minute picks, so it is going to go semi-fast, and I'm also going to have to prep for myself when it comes to this or whatever. So I'm going to actually be looking at my next pick here for just a moment, and I'll keep an eye on the chat and cover anything that happens. But other than that, I'm probably going to be focusing on what my pick is going to be. Who disliked? I just want to ask now, who disliked? Who did it? Type in the chat if you disliked, because you're just not nice. Abrupt Fury, what's your username? I don't recognize this. Okay, so I did cover all those drafts there. So, ABP is pretty much just being the obvious here. I mean, I might have sniped somebody. I mean, Mega Venusaur is a very nice pick, just because it's such a good in League format. But I'm not sure exactly. Oh, okay, cool. Abrupt Fury, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Glad to see you around here. I was invented by my friend. Alright, so we got some picks coming in here. We got Zapdos and Hydreigon going to black there, so really good picks. Zapdos was a big threat last season, excuse me. But couple those two with the what am I thinking of? Magearna. That's really good. That's really good right there. And I am still kind of deciding on what I want to go with. It's tough. It's tough, especially when you got this 2-minute timer. But you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. Alright, it seems like Kim DC is going with the Mega Blastoise, so good pick there. Ooh, and Alolan Mutt goes to Inversify, so a lot of teams changing it up right quick. It's looking pretty shaken up. The only thing that I see different is Bad Hatter. So looks like, I guess in the chat, ABP got sniped. Ooh. Tornadus Therian goes. Wow, that was another one that didn't go drafted in the other one. And then there is Infernape getting picked there, and I think I'm going to go with this one right here. I'm going with that one. I'm going with Entei for my pick. So I'm trying to. I got that fire type there, so I'm trying to keep it how I like it there. But Mamoswine goes to Storm Minority. So actually, I'm gonna type to Inversify real quick. Can you give like a 2-minute window for me to catch up? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna cover them as they go, and then once they file in afterwards, I'm gonna do that thing if Inversify is okay. Okay, okay. End of 4th round. Alrighty. Then I'll just cover. Alright, that's fine. Alright, it seems like Bad Hatter is going with Celesteela, so wow, really defensive mon going there. Wow, good pick there. Ooh, the Lando Eyes going as well, so that Sheer Force mon coming in hot there with for TDG. Now it's Owen's pick. Did Mamo go undrafted in the Division 2? Huh. Wow. I guess it might have. I'm thinking it did. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like it might have. So really interesting there how we see Mama going very early as opposed to the Division 2 draft. So hey guys, I'm gonna be back in just a minute, and I'll be right back. Hang on one sec.
Hey, Grandpa.
Alright guys, I am back. My grandpa just called and he got out of surgery on his knee, and he's kind of been under some stress and some heartaches lately, so just wanted to give him a call and say Happy Father's Day. So thanks for kind of just sticking around and holding down the fort while I had to go there for a minute. Whoa, Seviper. Interesting pick there by I guess that would be Bad Hatter, maybe? I'm trying to see. I don't see it. AIDS Drive. I don't. What? Is that Bad Hatter? Is it maybe? Alpha. Okay. Alright, yeah, I see it now. Alright, so we're back to Owen, and I'm gonna check for my draft here real quick. I'm torn between two. I'm torn between two picks, and I'm actually gonna go on Showdown on my other computer and do a little bit of research, because I'm torn between two. Ooh, Mega Gyarados goes to Owen. I think I used that in another league of his, so very familiar ground for there. So all right, Zach Moreau's here. Okay, so we're getting back here, and Zach Moreau is here. Hey, United Supply, I didn't see you there. Kind of went away from the thing for real quick, but I'm doing good. The draft's going really good. It's really scary so far. We got a lot of really scary picks. The teams are looking really good, even after just the first few picks. So really good so far, and it's going good. Let's see, so Chandelure goes to the Diabolic Gift, and I gotta do some DTs back to back here right quick. Okay, so do I want that or that? I'm torn. Do we get a little confusion there on the... never mind. Never. That's good, because he picked the Viper. I was thinking that it might have been the... a wrong pick or whatever. Okay, I believe it's mine, and I'm going to go with... Bang. Alright, so I'm going with Suicune. I was debating on going with Milotic, but I decided to figure out, to file out my Firewater Grass Core along with Mew there, so, trying to get it nice and goody in there, so I went with Suicune just for some more defense, which, do I really need defense? No, but, I think I'm gonna be appreciative of that defense later on, I think. So, ooh, Zach Moreau's going with the Xurkitree. Good pick there by Zach. He's got, I believe, he's got 4 picks. Ooh, goes with Golisopod. I believe that's a tier 3? Maybe even tier 4. I'm not quite sure yet. Let me check that. Golisopod is... Golisopod is tier 3. Okay. So, he does have 4 picks. And yes, Zach Moreau, we are doing all Mons, although you can only use them if they are released. So, yeah. So unless you're planning to use like a mega something, actually, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea. It would be taking like a mega Scizor, and I don't know if it's released or not. But like taking a mega Scizor and like not having to mega evolve it, I mean, I don't know if you probably still have to use your Mega Stone, so it's probably not the greatest idea, and just not mega evolve it. But you know, you could just slap like a Lax Incense on there, and you know, they'll never know. Have like a miss or something. Alright, let me see here. Shut that off on the other screen here. That's getting distracting. Alright, let's see here. So I got those Mons down. I'm just gonna think of my next pick here real quick, and I'll just be hovering around in case we see another pick come in from Zach. I believe he has 2 more picks before he's got to catch up. So we'll see what he goes with here. Mega Beedrill has been selected. I believe that was... Ooh, that's some controversy there. Not gonna lie, that's some controversy. We're already going to take a 2-minute break at the end of this one, so I can just catch up on the full drafts, as well as TDG can get back to the thing or whatever. Mr. Natalie, Raiku's not really on the list for me. Not gonna lie, it's not my favorite mon. I mean, I love electric types. Like electric is probably my favorite typing in the game, but I really don't want to waste my possibly last tier 1 pick on a mon like that, so I'm just going to wait for now.
I'm actually going to look one more time, see how many points I have, just to make sure. Alright, so I've only used... wait a second, hang on. TDG is my counter, right, for how many points I have? Do we have 2 tier 2s or 2 tier 3s? I believe it's 2 tier 3s. And in that case, I would have... Or wait a minute. Do megas cost? Let me know if megas cost, because if they don't, then that'd be great. Zach Moreau goes with the Combuskin there towards the end for his last roundup pick there. Then we got Maxmaster, or ABP, going with the Togekiss, so pretty memey mon there. And then Maxmaster looks like he's going with the Conkeldurr, so really good mon there. Fighting type, hits very hard, hits like a truck, and then you got that Assault Vest possibility. Flame Orb doesn't really run much anymore, but still really good mon there with Conkeldurr. Keldeo is also another good pick. Not as versatile as maybe you'd want it to be with a special attacking, like something with a Choice Specs, but still a really good pick. And then, Kim BC goes with the Marowak. So it almost looks like Kim and Versify are like swapping drafts from the previous season. So that's kind of funny there. Kim BC maybe a little bit salty about last season, but I'm probably gonna get a dislike for that, aren't I? So let's see. Black is turning back around for his last pick, and then I'm going to go back and we're gonna check on the teams real quick after that pick there. Okay, that makes sense. They do count. I knew they either counted in their own tier or they just didn't count at all, but I guess they do count. TDG, just check my my number above my name real quick, because I'm not sure if that's exactly right with... Well, maybe it is. Maybe I just have awful math skills. But it just seems like since I have a tier 2, a free tier 2, and a paid tier 2. So just let me know if that's the right number, PDG. There's nothing wrong with Togekiss ABP. It's just very memey. It can flinch everything, just like you said. Which kind of just makes it... Yeah, Kim BC disliked, didn't he? Oh my heavens, I'm already getting the most dislikes I've ever gotten on my channel combined. That's awful. Alright, so Black goes with the Arcanine. So after 4 picks for everybody, we do have a really intense draft going right here. These teams are looking really stacked right now, I'm not gonna lie. The Storm Minority going with Erasma there for his 4th pick. I didn't pick that one up there, but got some good mons here. Pretty much just hang on. Yeah, I figured they were both tier 1. Okay, I'll figure that out in a second. So Storm Minor's got a nice pick here. I mean, this is so threatening here. The multiple Silvalies. So I mean, that's just gonna be really hard to play around and prep for. Mamoswine's obviously a really good pick in the in league format, and Erasmo there for his Hitmonlee, I should say, for his first Rapid Spinner at least, to kind of help out his either Silvally or his Beedrill. Then we got Black here coming with the Cofagrigus. I believe this one is a Arcanine, and then this top row here is really threatening. So really good picks there by Black. And then Heat of Vegeta's, Owen, going with both Lotties, Sylveon, and Mega Gyarados. So a lot of good stuff here. I'm not really feeling the double Lotties. Like, I feel like maybe another round 1 pick would have been a little bit better, but we'll see how it works out with him. I mean, it's definitely going to be hard to prep for, whether you're taking a defensive set or an offensive set. But having both Lotties on a team would be pretty threatening. So then my draft, I'm pretty much going with the Firewater Grass Core. I don't want to be biased about it, so I'm not really going to talk about it. Chundermunch, where did he go? I wonder where he went. Zach Moreau kind of coming through with his picks here. I believe he had Xurkitree last time, and he also had the Combuskin. So kind of going with a lower tier pick, pretty early, but still good picks there. He's got a lot of room to work with, and also the Mega Scizor. So really good pickup there by Zach Moreau. Kimby C looking very threatening, and taking Inversify's two of his main defensive stars with his Skarmory and his Alolan Marowak, also taking some really big shots, taken with that Kyurem B and the Mega Blastoise there. So good picks. A really scary draft already for Kimby C. Next draft with Inversify, he going with the Tapu Koko and also coming back with a Rotom Heat. So double electric. This thing's going to feed off of that very well. And then he's got the Alolan Muck. So that's a really threatening mon, especially in this kind of format. Knockoff's really big in league type format. So really good pickup there. And then he's also got that Keldeo for some backup in there. Another really scary draft coming in is Max Master, going with the Torn T, Zygarde, and Conk and Mawile. So really scary there. Torn T, it did not go drafted in the Division 2, I believe. I might be wrong about that, but it didn't go in like the initial draft. So it's a really scary there. Excuse me. Then we got TDG's going with the Lando I, Excadrill, and Reuniclus Chandelure there. So interesting draft so far. He hasn't picked up anything going along with his drill yet in terms of Sandrush. So we'll have to see what he does there later on. I might go with something like Hippowdon, maybe for some more defense. But Reuniclus is really hard to get around, especially when prepping for it. So good pickup there by TDG. And then we got a really scary Firewater Grass Core at the top here by Alpha, I believe. And Victini, Bulu, and Finny. So really good picks there. And then you got Seviper here. Kind of don't really understand that pick, but we'll see how that works out. Oh my goodness, Bad Hatter. His team is too good right now. I would probably say this is one of the best ones so far. Going with that Tangrowth, Firewater Grass Core right here, and then probably going to start up a Steel Fairy Dragon Core with that Celesteela there, being very defensive. So really good draft there by Bad Hatter, making a big name for himself there again. And then finally here we got the Infernape, Garchomp, Jirachi, and then Togekiss there for a Blue Potato. Really good picks here. This is a Steel Fairy Dragon Core, and maybe gonna go start up with a Firewater Grass somewhere in there. But you do get some U-turn action here with these two, and that's really good. Haven't really seen other than Tapu Koko, haven't really seen any big electric types. We do see Zapdos here, but not like really hard-hitting, fast electric types yet. Like I'm thinking of like Raikou and Jolteon and stuff like that. But still, really good draft so far. And if you guys are ready, we can move on ahead. All right, so we got Kimby C up here, I believe, and I'm gonna go back to the draft. And this man just. Hippowdon. I guess you don't like that, man? Alrighty. So yes, we are finishing up that break, and I am all caught up. Thank you guys for giving me that little bit of a break. And we got Gligar here with Kimby C. So interesting pick there. I'm actually gonna look at my pick real quick. I gotta figure out what I want. Gotta figure it out. Ooh, Mega Metacham. Wow, that's some threat right there. Really big pick there by MrZDawgSwag. Really good pick there. All right, so we got two water types, two bulky waters coming in there with that Jellicent and the Blastoise from MaxMaster and ABP respectively. So good picks there. Really threatening. That Jellicent is really stally, especially in this format. So good picks there, and that Blastoise getting himself a Rapid Spinner for ABP. So good picks. All right, this is Zach Moreau's pick, and I'm kind of just looking through my options here. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna go for yet. We'll have to see what I do. I don't believe it's possible for me to pick up another tier 1. I don't think, at least. But I'll have to see. I might be able to play around it, and I'll have to do some math, obviously, which, as you guys can probably tell from the last stream, I'm really bad at math. Zach Moreau is taking his time here with his pick. I don't blame him. I am kind of considering my pick as well. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to go with yet. This is tough. Alright, it is my pick. Oh, what do I do? Trying to think. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Do I want to do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Should I? How much time do I got? Like a minute left. I'm going to go with... Alright, I did it. I'm going with Jolteon. I was highly considering Bronzong for a moment. But I decided to go with Jolteon there. Storm Minority goes with Magneton right after me, so I may or may not have sniped him, I'm not sure. Storm Minority, if you are in the chat, let me know. But man. Oh, I just looked at the chat. Owen wants to take Mega Latios. That would be absolutely hilarious, having 3 Latios on the team. Oh my goodness. So, wow. I do go with Jolteon again. I was very highly considering a lot of things, but I did want to go with Jolteon again because I love its not really versatility, but I love how fast it is and how hard it can hit. So I'm going with Jolteon yet again.
Alright, it looks like Bad Hatter did have to be skipped there, so that's unfortunate. I don't know, let's see, it looks like he is in the chat. Well, 8's drive. Ooh, TDG going with that Curum. So standard Curum there. It's still a good pick, really really threatening, especially if you choice Scarf it. So that thing can be very scary, because it can be pretty much anything you want it to be. It can be physical, it can be special, it can be pretty much anything you want, like I said. Owen goes with the Clef Key, so interesting pick there. Hazard stack, which is kind of what I was considering. Not necessarily a snipe, but good pick there by Owen. So he pretty much has completed his Fairy Steel Dragon Core. You kind of have the Steel Fairy alongside each other with that Clef Key. So, ooh, Mega Garchomp going. Very, very interesting pick. Really, really threatening mon. Base 92, so it outspeeds base 90s. Oh, he's actually not allowed to take that. Too much there. By the way, the point system works in this league. You can only take 3 max of your of tier 1 mons. And even at that, you usually won't get 3 tier 1s sometimes. So we'll have to see exactly what he wants to take up that later. Let's see, where's his draft? I'm trying to find it. Oh, that's okay. So that's alphas. Wow, that would have been very scary, because he has 2 Tapus already, as well as that Victini. So, but he does decide to go with the Crocodile, and that is somewhat a snipe for me. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of looking at Crocodile. Yeah, that was definitely a snipe. So thanks, Alpha. Alright, and I guess looking at the chat there, it was not a snipe from Storm Minority there, I believe. There was one behind me. Magneton's an old favorite for you, so that's cool. I actually had Jolteon and Magneton in the same league a couple times ago, and I actually won the entire league, so it was pretty cool. Just with those 2 side by side, Volt Switch, you know, just all over the place, so it was cool. And the only thing I like about Jolteon too is, like, you're immune to the electric typing, so you can switch into Volt Switches like that. So, and speaking of Volt Switch, we got Rotom Mow going here. Kind of a defensive Mormon, but definitely somewhat versatile when it comes to that Leaf Storm. Not always getting that grass type stab, so really hard hitting there with that Rotom Mow going to Owen there. So good pick. We are a few people have 6 picks deep. That's actually really crazy how that's going so far. So really really good picks there. Did Alpha pick twice? Was Alpha supposed to pick twice? TDG. Okay. So I'm gonna do some math real quick. I'm going to think about my next pick here. Ooh, so we see 2 picks there. We see that Ferrothorn going, as well as the Zygarde 10%. So wow, that's some scary picks there. The Ferrothorn is it's really scary. It kind of loses a little bit of
kind of loses a little bit of momentum when it comes to draft league format, because HP Fire is definitely real, as well as Dagger 10% because the Ice type hidden power there, but still really good picks. Very, very nice. I'm still just trying to decide what I want. This is tough. This is really tough, not gonna lie. I think I know what I'm going with. I think. I think I know what I'm going with, but I'm not quite sure. Let me look at the draft order real quick. I'm not on Discord, which I should be. So, alright, so Storm Minority. Don't snipe me, please. Don't snipe me. Whoo! That's really close to sniping me, but not quite sniping me. So, I am going to do this. I'm going with that Mudsdale. I wanted a ground type. I was looking at a ground type. I considered Flagon, but I looked over it and I'm thinking I can get a buy low, buy very low actually, Mudsdale. So I was wanting a ground type, and I was looking through tier 3 and I'm thinking there's not really any really good ground types in tier 3. But I actually did kind of just check over in tier 4 really right before I looked at the tier 3 stuff. And I did see Mudsdale, and I just kind of kept it in the back of my mind, and I didn't really want Rhyperior, so I'm going with Mudsdale. So it's kind of my thoughts on it. All right, I just had a enlightenment on Discord there, so it was actually pretty funny. Let's see. Alrighty, I'm just looking at what I got real quick. I don't want to be silent this entire time. I do have the music. Actually, by the way, if you're in the chat, let me know if the music's too loud or if it's not too loud, because again, like I said, it's like really loud on my computer. So, just let me know if you can hear me over the music. And I guess I'll take this time to kind of advertise the stream. But again, I'm MrZDawgSwag. I'm doing the live stream for the Division 1 Season 5 draft. Really enjoying this so far. It's been a great time, and I'm hoping you guys are liking this draft. If you're liking it, leave a like. KimBC, you might want to change that to a like, or I might not like you much anymore. I'm just kidding. But we are seeing. All right, I guess the music is good. But this is a really good draft. This is some really scary teams coming through here. So, ooh, might have an illegal draft. We do have 3 tier 1s and then 2 tier 2s. So, yeah, that might be illegal. Well, you do get 2 tier 3s, so he already has 1 tier 3. He's got a tier 3, a tier 4. A tier 5, and then 3 tier 5s. That would be 120. So that's, yeah, he's gonna have to take one off there, I believe. And ABP going with Decidueye, so another good pick there by a Blue Potato. Really taking the full time there to make that pick, but really good there. Alright, I guess the music is good, sweet. Okay, cool. Happy Father's Day. I don't think any of you all are fathers, but in case you are watching and you are a father, happy Father's Day. I know I had a good celebration with my dad or whatever. I love my dad. Shout out to dad. My dad. Mr. ZDawgSwag, if you want to call him that. If you want to call me Mr. ZDawgSwag Jr., then that's cool with me or whatever. But yeah, getting into there, and let's see. I'm just thinking about my next pick. This is hard to do both at the same time. Like, I know A Drive did it, like with his NPL live stream. Like, I don't know how he did it. Like, it's probably not the best thing for me to be doing this because I don't plan my draft out. I just go. I go as it happens. I really don't take like the time to figure out my draft beforehand. So I kind of just play it as it goes because I don't want to plan it out and then get sniped. But there. Some pretty funny in the chat there. Abrupt Fury. Oh man. Alright, let's see. So we're trying to fix Owen's draft. Let's see here. ABP picked. TDG. Yeah, there you go. Alright, trying to think about my next pick there real quick. I guess it is Max Master's turn. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna look over the drafts real quick. In verse 5, let me know when you want to do another, do you want to do like at a halftime, like when we got 6 picks? Because this is, well, actually, I mean, it's going kind of fast. It did slow down here for a bit. But just let me know, like, in PMs if you want to do, like, if you want to do, excuse me, pause there for a minute. Alright, TDG wants to pause anyway, and I can cover these 2 normal types going here, with the Miltank and the Kamala. So, Keg of Salt is not coming back to the Crawdonts. Miltank is a good pickup there. It's fast. It's got a lot of bulk there too, especially on the defensive side. You also got that thick fat there, so you can take those fire and ice type attacks out extremely well, especially with those. So. Okay, I'm just looking at something else different. Okay, anyway, so then we got Kamala there, which I did use last season. I liked it. I didn't use it much, I'm going to be honest. It's not quite fast enough to be used every time. Again, like 115 base attack like is awesome. And then that 95 special defense is kind of a nice little bulk you have towards that or there or whatever. Oh yeah, Sap Sipper. Yeah, with you have that Sap Sipper on Miltank there. I usually don't use Miltank when it comes to offensive stuff, but again, like if you just need a grass immunity there, then Sap Sipper is awesome for you. So then we got Kimby C coming in with the Lantern. So nice pick there. I'm gonna look at his team really quick on my other screen. Lantern. He did already have the Mega Blastoise, but that Lantern's giving him a little bit of a range to continue on with his kind of a turn, Volt turn there with his Gligar. So it's a nice pick there. Black will go twice.
We're gonna go to the beach and get burgers, beach, nice one.
I'll see what I can do about it. I'll probably finish up here.
How much time do you think you got?
We're about halfway through, and this took about an hour, so
don't know if you want that one.
See if we get.
I'll finish it up. Okay.
Let's see here. We got Pelipper coming in here. Let's see. Let me look at his team. Interesting pick. Not really seeing too much rain potential on his team there. Ooh, and then there's the rain. So we got the Mega Swampert. So really good pair of picks there by Black. Coming in also Kim coming in with the Salazzle. So really nice pick there. Salazzle kind of giving a little more poison type coverage. More than likely going to be a Zmon. Really good pick there by Kim BC. Continuing on with his tier 3s, I believe. Tier 3 picks. Yeah, tier 3s. And then Reversify goes with Golbat. So a little bit more of a bulky mon. He's got a pretty bulky team so far. He did already have Muck. So kind of just doubling up with that poison typing there, but still a good pick. Max Master is up. And more than likely, guys, I'm going to have to be stopping this here. Here in a minute. We are going to go to the beach and celebrate Father's Day with my dad. Skuntank comes in there. Good pick there by Max Master, getting himself a defogger, which he really did need at that point. So good pick there by Max. ABP is up. I am just looking at my pick here. Oh, Mesprit goes. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. No. Let me look here. Gotta consider everything. What do I want? Jeez. I feel so pressured. I don't know why. I just feel pressured. I think I'm gonna take this one actually. Does it look good with my team? Yeah. I'm gonna do this one. I've never actually used one of these before. I'm going with Ambipom. I like the normal typing, very fast. 100 base attack, and you can also run some kind of sketchy stuff there with the Technician hidden power there. So interesting pick for me. I really kind of was at a loss for what to go for. I'm really trying to conserve my points. Actually, I did have Ambipom a few. Actually, this draft is looking a lot like my other one. I don't know why, but I'm liking this draft so far, to be honest. Storm Minority going with Registeel, so really defensive mon there, both on the special and special defensive side. So TDG has the next pick, and for those of you guys in the chat, I'm more than likely going to have to be shutting down here in the next probably 5 to 10 minutes. So thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. I am going to continue drafting. I'll probably just use a phone and do it mobily. And I'll be around with you guys. But again, leave a like on the stream if you liked it. See if we can beat our last one. I believe the last stream had 12. So prove that you guys are better than the Division 2 and get me up to like 13, 15 likes there. So then we got Mandibuzz there from TDG. I believe Mandibuzz was picked 2 seasons ago by TDG, and I took it last year. It's a really nice one, really defensive. It goes well with what am I thinking of? I can't remember the mon I'm thinking of, but it really is a good mon. It's a good pivot because it does have U-turn, and it's got a decent speed stat of 80, so good pickup there by TDG. And I think once we get back to the bottom, guys, we're gonna have like our last kind of intermission, and I'm gonna head out, and I'll do my final recap of of the first 7 picks there. So if that's okay, if in verse 5 you heard that, just PM me on Azure, and I'll let you, or I'll make sure that I saw that. And I think I do have my next pick in mind. Let's see here. Oh, I see you there, One True Milotic. I didn't check the chat for a while, but I see you there. So just give me like type 1 if you got your recognition there. I guess Owen is waiting for his pick here, and I'm gonna find my last mon here. I do think I know what it is, but I'm not quite sure yet, so I will have to see what my final answer for that is. I got an idea, I think. I'm not quite sure yet. I gotta look at my team again. Mr. Natalie, got you shout out, man. Thanks for coming here. I do assume you are helping with the dock and whatnot. So, once we get to the final, once everybody got 7 mons, I am gonna wrap it up here, and you have been noticed. Awesome. Thanks. Like 5 minutes. Let's see here. Guess Owen is still waiting for. Okay, he's looking for his stuff there. Ooh, that's a snipe there. Not gonna lie, that's a big snipe for me. Owen does go with the Excelgor, and I was really looking for some hazard stack. So Owen just did really snipe me there. Good pick though. Very fast. Probably I think it is the fastest mon in this league format without a choice scarf. So really good pick there by Owen. And I believe that the last one that we need for is Alpha, and that will wrap up the stream. So thank you guys for coming along. You know, y'all are awesome. We got up to 10 likes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to see more of me doing this kind of stream stuff, just let me know, and I'll kind of take it up or whatever. And he goes with Hitmonchan. Ooh. Maybe? Oh, So Owen can't. Yeah, Owen has to do the 3 tier 4s and 3 tier 5s. So I'm not sniped yet, but I kind of did reveal that a little earlier. But Alpha does go with the Hitmonchan, getting himself a fighting type for his team. So really good pick there. And with that, I'm going to have to sign off. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day. Peace out. Yeah, right as my battery dies, so perfect timing. See you guys later. Peace.